Everyone says love will find you when you least expect it, but the truth is, they're kind of right. Because when you stop chasing it, you actually start becoming the kind of person who attracts it naturally and can actually find what you're looking for. I've noticed something. A lot of people are exhausted by dating. They say things like, I'm tired of putting myself out there, or I keep meeting the wrong people. And I get it, because for a long time, I thought love was something you had to go looking for too, like it was hiding somewhere. And if I searched hard enough, I'd finally find the right person. I would go out partying with my buddies, trying to meet new people to hang out with, or even build a relationship with. But almost always, I never actually enjoyed being in those situations, searching for something that probably wouldn't last. But I've learned that love doesn't work that way. It's not a treasure hunt, it's not a race, and it definitely doesn't happen just because you're trying hard enough. Love isn't about chasing, it's about aligning. It's about becoming the kind of person who naturally attracts the kind of love that fits your life, not forces itself into it. The truth is, most of us don't realize how much of dating lives are rooted in fear. Fear of being alone, fear of not being chosen, fear of falling behind. And when we date from that place, we end up with the people who match our wounds, not our worth. We pick people who distract us from our pain instead of helping us grow through it. We mistake comfort for connection, attention for affection, and familiar chaos for chemistry. Why? Because a lot of us are trying to fill a void. Maybe that void came from childhood, from never feeling seen or never feeling enough. Maybe it came from heartbreak, from giving your all to someone who didn't value it. Or maybe it came from comparing yourself to everyone else, seeing people in relationships and thinking, why not me? I once dated a girl where everything went perfectly for a while. Everything was effortless. We had such an organic connection and matched with each other so well it almost felt unreal. But after a couple of months, I started to notice some things wrong with our relationship. Things I couldn't see before because I was blinded by love. Long story short, it ended. And ever since, I've had this pit in my stomach, like I'd never find something that organic and well flowing again. Just this empty feeling. And when we feel that emptiness, we start looking for someone to fill it. After that breakup, I started going out partying and clubbing with my buddies, meeting all kinds of people. But deep down, I knew I was meeting the wrong types. We tell ourselves, if I just find the right person, I'll feel whole again. But the truth is, no one can fill that space for you. They might distract you from it for a while. They might even make it seem like it's gone, but eventually it comes back. Because that space isn't meant to be filled by another person. It's meant to be healed by you. You can't build a healthy relationship from a place of emptiness, because when you do, you start to depend on the relationship to make you feel okay. You start making compromises that slowly chip away at your self worth. You stay in situations that drain you just so you don't have to face being alone again. And that's why so many people end up dating the wrong people. Not because they can't find someone good enough, but because they haven't taken the time to feel good enough on their own. When you don't feel whole, you'll settle for fragments. You'll convince yourself that almost love is better than no love. You'll chase temporary validation instead of lasting peace. After a while, I started going to the gym again and focusing on spending time with my boys and the people who really cared about me. And I'll admit that I'm not perfect, but it helped me a lot in the long run, and it honestly helped me heal. When you start to heal, when you start to build a life that feels full and meaningful without needing someone else to complete it, everything changes. You stop chasing and you start attracting. You stop begging for attention and start commanding respect. You stop clinging to what's convenient and start waiting for what's right. Because here's the thing, when you're truly at peace with yourself, you become magnetic. Not because you're trying to impress anyone, but because you can feel that you don't need them to be okay. You want connection, not dependency. You want partnership, not rescue. And that energy, that grounded, confident energy, is what draws the right people towards you. I had a friend tell me once, I just don't understand why I keep dating people who don't treat me right. And I asked them, do you think maybe you're choosing people who mirror how you feel about yourself right now? They paused, and after a minute, they said, maybe. That's the part most of us miss. We don't attract what we want, we attract what we believe we deserve. So if you believe you're hard to love, you'll find people who make you prove your worth. And if you believe love always ends in pain, you'll find people who confirm that story. And if you believe you're not enough on your own, you'll chase anyone who makes you feel enough for a moment. But here's the truth, you are already enough. And when you start to believe that, your entire approach to love changes. You stop waiting for someone to save you. You stop chasing people who don't choose you back. You stop romanticizing struggle as connection. And you start realizing that love should add to your peace and not take it away. Being single isn't a punishment, it's preparation. It's a chance to figure out who you are when you're not being defined by someone else. It's time to learn what truly fulfills you, what excites you, and what kind of energy you want in your life. So if you're single right now, please don't rush it. Believe me, I know it can suck sometimes because I haven't found anything new either. But don't go searching for some love out of your loneliness. Don't settle for something half real just because you're tired of waiting. Instead, use this time to build the kind of life that feels full on its own. Go out with friends, learn new things, chase your passions, put yourself in places where you can meet people organically. Do the things that make you fall in love with being alive, and you'll attract the people you're meant to meet. Because when you're busy living a life you genuinely enjoy, love won't be something you have to chase. It finds its way to you naturally. And when it does, it'll be the kind of love that doesn't feel like anxiety or confusion. It'll feel like calm. It'll feel like coming home. So don't worry about when love will come. Worry about who you're becoming while you wait. Because when you become someone who's at peace with themselves, you'll never have to chase love again. You'll just recognize it when it arrives. Thanks for listening, guys. I'm currently working on building my first house. I'll link the video I'm using in the description because I'm not a builder in Minecraft. Hopefully by next video it'll look a little more complete. Like and subscribe and comment any topics you want to hear about in the future. And thank you.